Greetings. I am Turlock High School Principal Gabe Ontiveros, and it is my honor to welcome everyone to the Turlock High School Virtual Senior Awards Program 2021. We are proud of all our students, including the 82 distinguished scholars who have worked so hard for the past 4 years. Please get comfortable and set yourself up with some tasty buttered popcorn and enjoy the presentation.
Good evening, Turlock High School seniors, families, and friends. I'm Dana Trevathan, Superintendent of Turlock Unified School District. I have the distinct honor of recognizing a student from Turlock High School's 2021 graduating class for our District Superintendent Service Award. This student plans to attend a 4-year university and will major in political science and biology to pursue a career in government as a health policy advisor. This Turlock High School student has enjoyed helping the community through her volunteer work in the Girl Scouts and most recently with Sundar STEAM Academy as a math tutor during online learning. Her high school studies have included 13 advanced placement courses while maintaining a very impressive 4.72 grade point average and a class rank of 3rd among 583 classmates. She has also been very active in the speech and debate team and the mock trial teams throughout her high school tenure. It gives me great pleasure this year to award the 2021 Turlock High School Superintendent's Award to Fanay Biardadar. On behalf of myself, Turlock Unified School District, and the Turlock Noon Rotary Club, we are pleased to recognize you with this small gift from Turlock Unified School District and a $500 scholarship from the Noon Rotary Club. Congratulations.
I will now recognize our valedictorian for the class of 2021. It is a significant accomplishment for an individual after 4 years of intense dedication to the world of academics in a class of 583 students to be the highest GPA of them all. The rigor and challenge of completing numerous advanced placement courses and trying to find a balance of being a teenager at a high school is truly amazing in itself. Our valedictorian for the class of 2021 with a 4.78 GPA is Josiah Gonsalves. Josiah is a kind-hearted individual that has a skill of running through people and past people. Well, as you know, football and track are evidence enough. And he also participated in the Relay for Life Club. He shares that his biggest challenge was constantly pushing through without being able to see the end in sight. Josiah's advice to his classmates is to keep working through because the payoff is well worth it. On behalf of Turlock High School administration, it is my honor to recognize and thank him for setting such a high goal. Our valedictorian, Josiah Gonsalves. Congratulations. I will now present the Principal's Award. Actually, this year I have selected 2 young men because they just seem to come as a package deal. I had the privilege of meeting these 2 outstanding citizens when they were in elementary school at the Osborne Dual Immersion Program. I cannot say I knew then we would be here today, but what a remarkable journey. I can say with confidence both these young men have led their class in academics, athletics, and being true role models. Not to mention, they hold the 2 highest GPAs for the class of 2021. Well, clearly we already know one of them. I select Josiah Gonsalves and Tony Davalos. They have led with integrity and goodwill, and they have done it together. They are best friends, and since hanging out together has worked so well for their K through 12 life, why stop now? Both Josiah and Tony will attend UCLA and room together. Josiah will major in business and Tony in pre-med and economics. It is my honor to award the 2021 Principal Scholarship Award to Josiah Gonzalez and Tony Davalos of $750 each. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Good evening, Bulldogs. My name is Lieutenant Commander Carlos Montanez. I'm one of 2 instructors here at Turlock High School's Navy Junior ROTC, along with Major Kelly Cross from the United States Marine Corps. Each year, the United States Navy offers near full ride scholarships to students across the United States of America, top high school graduates who, 1, perform academically, 2, perform as good citizens, and 3, are involved in extracurricular activities. These scholarships are more than just a 4-year scholarship. They're also a guarantee employment upon graduation of college. And they are also an investment in the future of our country. For the last 7 years, Turlock High School, Navy Junior ROTC has handed out 7 of these near full ride and actually 2 full ride scholarships. And this year, we are excited to announce we have 2 outstanding Bulldogs who will continue on in their education at the university level and continue beyond that as commissioned officers. The first one is Sarah Van Hoogmode. Sarah has been in the program now for 4 years. She is a junior varsity and varsity athlete on campus, extensive hours of community service, extremely high grade point average. Sarah has just been a fantastic addition to our program, and she will be attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Sarah is going to spend 4 years at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and her scholarship is valued at over $200,000. Thank you, Sarah. Our second scholarship recipient is Evelyn Altamirano. Not to be outdone by Sarah with distance, going to Hawaii, Evelyn is going to go to the University of Maine. Evelyn has been offered and accepted a 5-year full ride scholarship to the University of Maine. Evelyn competed in our Turlock High School Navy Junior ROTC National Varsity Air Rifle Team, and again, extensive community service and high academic performance. It is with great pleasure that we present these scholarships to these fine deserving Bulldogs. Thank you.
The next scholarship is the M&V Knudsen Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of longtime Turlock residents and Turlock High School neighbors, M&V Knudsen. The recipients of the M&V Knudsen Scholarship are Cindy Aguilar for $250, Angela Gutierrez, $250, Sergio Mazon, $250, and Valeria Martinez for $250. The Class of 1964 Merit Scholarship is given by the Class of 1964. They award the scholarship to a deserving student or students that are interested in pursuing a career in nursing and have demonstrated a willingness to give back to the community. The 2 recipients are Sierra Yandel and Mira Diaz Sarkison in the amount of $375. The next scholarship is the M&V Knudsen Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of longtime Turlock residents and Turlock High School neighbors, M&V Knudsen. This scholarship is given to 4 students in the amount of $250, and the recipients are Grace Lewis, Serenity Van Bedford, Kayla Cody, and Adrian Gutierrez. The next scholarship is the Culinary Arts Scholarship, and this is awarded to 1 student. This scholarship is given in memory of Patrick Trevathan, a former culinary arts teacher who taught in Turlock Unified School District from 1997 to 2004. This scholarship is awarded to a THS student who has demonstrated a passion for food preparation and plans to pursue a post-secondary education related to the study of culinary arts or a related field. The Culinary Arts Scholarship goes to Cynthia Varela in the amount of $350.
The Dr. Ram P. Saini Memorial Agricultural Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Dr. Ram Saini, a Turlock philanthropist and agricultural leader. Dr. Saini was awarded Agricultural Person of the Year, Man of the Year, and Industry Person of the Year by the California Poultry Association. This award is given by Ram's daughter, Dr. Sanita Saini, a local pediatrician who graduated as valedictorian of Turlock High in 1991, and his grandchildren, two of whom are current Bulldogs, senior Naveen and sophomore Alicia. The award is for students attending college to pursue a career in the agricultural field. The Saini family is proud of the Turlock High students who are committed to our future in agriculture. And the recipients in the award of $500 each are Brooke Weiss and Noelia Paredes. Next, we have the John C. Cronk Memorial Scholarship. The John C. Cronk had a passion for music all of his life. He played multiple instruments in multiple bands during his lifetime. Sadly, John's family lost him too soon to cancer and at too young of an age. This scholarship is awarded by John's family in memory of him and to carry on his love of music and ambition to instill the importance of higher education to his young children. The recipient is Lillian Escobar in the amount of $500. The next scholarship is a Police Activities League Scholarship. This scholarship is given to the students who have displayed positive behaviors in the community and school via volunteerism and or helping others. The recipients in the award of $500 each goes to Sarah Tosti and Elia Bustos Magaña. M.V. Knudsen Trust Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of longtime Turlock residents and Turlock High School neighbors M. and V. Knudsen. The recipients in the award in the amount of $250 are as follows: Rena Grewal, Clinton Lamour, Berenda Yunin and Har, Alyssa Pimentel. The next scholarship is the Randy McNeff Memorial Scholarship. In memory of Randy McNeff, the son of Turlock Police Detective Ed McNeff, the Turlock Police Officers Association established the fund as a tribute to Randy McNeff and to help Turlock High School students interested in pursuing careers in law enforcement. Students must have a minimum of 3.0 GPA and be involved in extracurricular activities. The recipient in the amount of $500 goes to Priscilla Ruesga.
Our next scholarship is from the Turlock Association Police Officers. This scholarship is given to students who wish to pursue a career in law enforcement field. Children of local police officers and or employees may also be considered. Our recipient is Gabriela Hernandez, and she's receiving $500. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is the Brian Crivelli Memorial Scholarship. Brian Crivelli was a 1983 graduate of Turlock High School. He participated in football and baseball during his high school career. This scholarship is awarded to a hardworking football or baseball player. The recipient is Cole Pacheco, receiving the $500. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is a Crivelli Family Scholarship. This scholarship is given by Turlock High School alumni of 1984, Greg and Lori Crivelli and their children, to a student who has demonstrated excellence in both school and in the community. The Crivelli children, Kayla, 2007, and Nick, 2009, and Courtney, 2014, all graduated from Turlock High School, and they participated in sports and extracurricular activities. The family continues to support many programs at Turlock High School. The recipient for the scholarship is Tyson Weatherby. Our next scholarship is from the Turlock Masonic Lodge. Freemasonry is the world's oldest and largest fraternal organization, well known for their philanthropy. Masons worldwide contribute more than $1 million per day to charitable causes and scholarship programs. On behalf of the officers and members of the Turlock Masonic Lodge number 236, it is with great pleasure that we award the scholarship to assist students in furthering their academic career. The recipient for this scholarship is Zachary Mail, receiving the $500. Our next scholarship is the Kiwanis Club of Greater Turlock. The Kiwanis Club of Greater Turlock encourages services to our community as demonstrated by its own volunteer effort and their support of both Turlock and Pittman High School students. The recipients scholarship are Nathaniel Hainum, receiving $500, Matthew Hainum, receiving $500, and Dana Gabriel, receiving $500.
This is the Corbin Maldonado Scholarship, and there are two of them. These are in the loving memory of Corbin Maldonado, who was a 2012 Turlock High graduate. Corbin was diagnosed with APML leukemia in October of his sophomore year at THS. He returned his junior year. He had played football in his freshman and sophomore years. He wasn't able to play football, so he managed the team that year and was able to play again his senior year. Corbin also took welding classes at THS and continued his welding while working for his dad's company. Corbin was re-diagnosed with leukemia in December 2012 and lost his battle on September 23, 2013. The two scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each go to David Cruz and Andres Garcia. Next scholarship is the Clara J. Gonsalves Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Clara J. Gonsalves, who graduated from Turlock High School in 1945. Upon graduating from THS, Clara enrolled in a dental assistant program and later graduated from Providence Hospital Nursing School in Oakland as an RN. She eventually ran the nursing department at Emmanuel Hospital, and later, Clara furthered her education, earning a bachelor's degree from Stanislaus State and master's degree from Chapman College, and finally, a teaching credential from a UC. Clara taught nursing for over 23 years at Modesto Junior College, where she was known to be a tough teacher and was proud of that title, as she had high expectations of herself and everyone else in and entering the healthcare field. Clara was a dedicated educator of nursing and a wonderful daughter, sister, and auntie. This scholarship is given to students wishing to enter the healthcare field and who have also overcome challenges that may have included financial, social, physical, or educational. Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Anthony Perez. Next up is the Letters to Santa Charity Scholarship. There are two of these in the amount of $250 each. At Letters to Santa, the purpose is to rebuild hope where it has been damaged or lost. Those folks who are underprivileged and or underserved are taken care of through clothing, toys, and food aid. Letters to Santa Charity has a very clear motto: where there are children in need, we'll be there lending a hand, a smile, and a little magic. This scholarship is awarded to one female student and one male student who possess a minimum 3.0 GPA, who have participated in school activities, and who have shown a sincere interest in their community by volunteering. This year's recipients are Christian Hebner and L. Teague. The Turlock Bulldog Booster Club scholarships are awarded to students who have participated in varsity athletics both their junior and senior years and who have a minimum 3.0 GPA and are good citizens and good sports. Students must apply the scholarship toward continuing education. There are 4 recipients this year in the amount of $500 each: Alexandria Gonzalez, Josiah Gonzalez, Kayla Guerrero, and Cameron Ward. Next up is the M&V Knutson Trust Scholarship. This scholarship is given in the memory of a long-time Turlock residents and Turlock High School neighbors, M&V Knutson. This year's recipients are Vincent Hubiar, Mitchell Amos, Jasmine Sauter, and Katrina Koopman, all receiving $250.
The Clark Davenport Scholarship for $1,000. Clark is a 2007 graduate of Turlock High School who went on to focus on mechanical engineering and computer science. The recipients must be focused in the STEM field with at least a 3.6 GPA and be FAFSA qualified. The scholarship goes to Angela Lizadaga in the amount of $1,000.
The next scholarship is for the TPA Widows and Orphans Foundation. Since 1951, the Turlock Police Association Widows and Orphans Foundation has provided support services for families after an employee of the Turlock Police Department has suffered a tragedy or a loss. In 2013, the Widows and Orphans Foundation started a scholarship fund to support local high school students wishing to pursue their career goal in law enforcement. The Turlock Police Association is honored to provide this scholarship award to a very deserving candidate. The recipients for the scholarship are Juan Reynoso for the amount of $500 and Gabriela Hernandez for the amount of $500. The next scholarship is the Ferrari Family Scholarship. The Ferrari family, longtime community members of Turlock, have 2 children that graduated from Turlock High School. This scholarship is awarded to an excellent student in need of financial assistance who plans on enrolling full-time at Modesto Junior College. The recipient for the Ferrari Family Scholarship this year is Jasleen Sahoda in the amount of $1,000. The next scholarship is the Kayla Bernardi B Positive Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given to 1 male student and 1 female student in memory of Kayla Bernardi, who attended Turlock High School. Kayla worked hard at having a B positive attitude in life. Kayla overcame many obstacles and challenges and always had a B positive attitude despite the many challenges that came her way. Recipients of this scholarship should possess a sincere commitment to bettering their community through a B positive attitude. The recipients for this scholarship are Nathaniel Haynam, Matthew Haynam, Stella Romeo, and Fanny Bajagar-Doder in the amount of $1,000 for each of them. The Turlock Bulldogs Aquatics Booster Scholarship. This scholarship is given to 1 female student and 1 male student who played water polo and or swam throughout their tenure at Turlock High School. This year's recipients are Michael Tobin in the amount of $500 and Sadie Bigler in the amount of $500.
The next scholarship is the Jonathan Sanchez Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Jonathan C. Sanchez. While attending Turlock High School, Jonathan excelled academically and participated in music, track, and soccer. But his greatest love and passion was participating in cross country. This sport brought joy, was challenging, and most importantly, gave him a sense of having a second family. Thanks to the dedication and professionalism exemplified by his coaches, Joanne Davison and Mike Brown. Jonathan loved and admired his coaches and loved life and lived by the motto, never-ending strength. It is with great pleasure that our beloved Jonathan scholarships are presented tonight to 2 unique and special students who participated in cross country while also excelling academically. The recipients are Israel Valdivia and Fatima Chavez in the amount of $500 each. M&V Newton Trust Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of longtime Turlock residents and Turlock High School neighbors, M&V Newton. This honor goes to 4 different students in the amount of $250 each, and the recipients are Jahira Morales, Austin Yu, Madison Brandeo, and Zoe McCann. The Kelly Dennis Pierce Memorial Scholarship. Kelly was born and raised in Turlock, attending Sacred Heart Turlock High School, and then graduated with a BS from CSU Stanislaus. Kelly was very active in Future Business Leaders of America, president of the local chapter, and secretary and vice president of the state chapter, plus a member of Beta Sigma Phi sorority for many years. She owned and operated an insurance and financial advising business here in Turlock as well. We lost Kelly to leukemia in 2006, and she left behind 2 beautiful children, Logan and Lauren. This scholarship is given in loving memory of Kelly by her family, to a deserving business major pursuing a career in business. Tonight's recipient is Leah Becerra in the amount of $500. Turlock Firefighters Association Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded by the Turlock Firefighters Association. Turlock firefighters are always trying to promote the fire service and looking for students interested in pursuing a fire science program. Preference is given to a graduating senior who has a family member affiliated with the fire department. Tonight's recipient is Avery Souza in the amount of $250. The Morgan Family Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has participated in Turlock High School's music program by playing a string instrument, preferably the viola or the cello. The Morgan's daughters both had outstanding high school experiences while at THS, and the family wishes to honor that with this scholarship. The recipient of the Morgan Family Scholarship goes to Eric Carbajal in the amount of $500. The Turlock Pentecost Association Scholarships. These scholarships are awarded to students of Portuguese descent who plan on continuing their education. The purpose is to promote the Portuguese culture and traditions of Portugal and help young adults continue their education. The recipients of the Turlock Pentecost Association are Angela Fernandes for $1,200, Paris Cabral, $1,200, Jordan Souza, $1,200, and Maya Pereira for $500. The American Association of Women Scholarship. The AAU has been active in Turlock for over 50 years and is a supporter of higher education. This scholarship is open to young women who will be attending a community college, state college, or a university. This scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Stella Pock. The M&V Knudsen Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of and Turlock High School neighbors, M&V Knudsen. The recipients of this scholarship in the amount of $250 each goes to Isaiah Aguilar, Annalisa Andres, and Savannah Ashbaugh. The Betty McCoy Memorial Scholarship, given by CVAR Turlock Council of Realtors. Betty was a resident of Turlock for 30 years who devoted 25 years to helping people find their dream home as a realtor or broker. She was active in the Turlock Chamber of Commerce, the Leadership Turlock Program, Christmas Cantry, Soroptimist of Turlock, Beta Sigma Phi sorority, and a past president of the Turlock Association of Realtors. Betty was an active member of the Evangelical Free Church and a Sunday school teacher. This scholarship is given in her memory to a student who has a heart for volunteerism and helping his or her community. Tonight's recipient is Josiah Gonzalez in the amount of $1,000.
Next, we have Matthew Miller Memorial Scholarship. Matthew Miller graduated from Turlock High School in 2001. He played baseball and 4 years of basketball. Matt had a passion for the San Francisco Giants, his friends, and family. Matt's scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior on the basketball team. The recipient is Tyson Weatherby in the amount of $1,000. Next, we have the Zach Moore Zemo Strong Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of THS graduate Zach Zemo Moore, who passed away tragically in 2018. Zach was a Bulldog for life who loved every minute of being on the football field and always put the team's goals ahead of his own personal goals. This scholarship is given to a football player who embodies the Zemo spirit, both on and off the football field. In the amount of $500, the recipient is Cade Gilbert. Now we have the Theta Omega Scholarship. Beta Sigma Phi's Turlock chapter of Theta Omega is thrilled to fund two $500 scholarships to graduating Turlock High School female seniors who plan to attend a four-year college, university, junior college, or trade school, and who have shown a dedication to community involvement and volunteerism. The recipients are Naomi Alvarez and Fanny Bjorkdotter. the Stanley J. Bill Memorial Scholarship. Stan was a third-generation graduate of Turlock High School. He graduated in 1974 and was on the first water team for Turlock High School that was coached by Steve Fever. He was passionate about the sport and spoke frequently about his time in the pool. Later in life, his passion for hobbies was evident, whether it was water skiing, snow skiing, boating, golf, fishing, trap shooting, and his final hobby, beer and whiskey making. Stan always gave 110% to each passion and to his family and friends. The recipients in the award of $1,000 each are as follows: Morgan Mitz, Isaac Contreras, Joshua Elliott. Paul Glass Company, Ron G's Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 varsity boys baseball, awarded for integrity, humbleness, and a genuine love for the game and for giving 100% to the team. In the amount of $500, the recipient is Zachary Mayo. Next, we have the Ray and Loretta Fernandes Memorial Scholarship. Ray and Loretta Fernandes Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Ray Fernandes was a 1951 graduate of Turlock High School who truly embodied the Bulldog spirit. Ray rarely missed a THS sporting event, especially baseball, fundraiser, or reunion. He truly bled blue and gold and was very proud of his alma mater. While Loretta did not attend THS, her husband, 4 children, and oldest grandchild are all proud alumni. Loretta wholeheartedly supported everything THS Bulldogs, along with her beloved Ray. This scholarship is awarded in memory of Ray and Loretta to a male student who played baseball, showed a true love for the game, and who embodies a commitment to his community. The recipient goes to Cole Pacheco. Paul Gronstein Scholarship. The Paul Gronstein Scholarship in the amount of $500, split to 2 students of $250 each. This scholarship is in memory of Paul Gronstein, a CPA who practiced in Turlock from 1975 until his death in 1996. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is in the top of their class and who will be pursuing a degree in business and is sponsored by Turlock Sunrise Rotary. The recipients are Amy Schmidt and Samantha Machado. M&V Knudsen Trust Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of longtime Turlock residents and Turlock High School neighbors, M&V Knudsen. In the amount of $250 each, the recipients are Robert Escobar, Salvador Blancarte. Next, we have the Turlock Public Administration Scholarship. Turlock Public Administration Scholarship. This scholarship is given from a group of businessmen and women involved locally in the Turlock community. The recipient must be pursuing a career in public administration in California. The student must also have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher and be involved in community service in the Turlock community. The recipient is Ronaldo Hernandez.
Our next scholarship is from the Turlock Sunrise Rotary Club, awarded to an outstanding senior who has excelled in academics and in community service. The recipient is Ellie Tig, receiving the $1,000.
The 1957 Memorial Scholarship given in the memory of Lloyd Souza and Ron Sarhad. Lloyd was a fullback in the 1957 CCC Championship football team. He later earned a pharmacist's license and started the pharmacy at Emmanuel Hospital. In midlife, he earned a medical doctor's degree and was a superlative family physician. Rough and tumble in the high school, always smiling, and a tremendous athlete, Lloyd used common sense and hard work to achieve his dreams. Ron was a student first and an athlete second. Ron was student body president, quarterback of the CCC Championship varsity football team, and after high school, earned a law degree and practiced in Turlock. In 2007, both Lloyd and Ron were inducted in the THS Football Hall of Fame, along with their teammates from 1957 championship team. Both men lived life well, and they're examples of goodness, giving, and laughter. The very honored recipient of this award is Coyote Giwa.
Our next scholarship comes from Rusty Silva Memorial Scholarship. Rusty Silva Memorial Scholarship is given to a varsity football player who has shown true dedication, effort, heart, both on and off the field. Coach Rusty Silva was a staple within the Turlock High School football coaching staff from 1986 through 2010. Coach Silva loved everything about the game: summer training, practices, coach-player camaraderie, and the Friday nights under the lights. It is the hopes of Coach Silva's family and friends that the recipient of this award will go on to play football defensively at a junior college or a four-year college university. The recipient is Isaiah Zoll, receiving $1,000. Our next scholarship comes from the Atch Pedretti Memorial Scholarship. Given in memory of Atch Pedretti, a beloved teacher and coach at Turlock High School for over 20 years who passed away in 1981. It is awarded to a boy or girl who has participated in baseball or softball and who is planning on competing in college baseball or softball. The student must be enrolled and on a team in the spring of his or her freshman year in college. The recipient of this scholarship is Cole Pacheco, receiving $500. Our next scholarship comes from Bright Family Foundation Scholarships. The recipient of this award must be a graduate student in good standing who is maintaining at least a 3.0 GPA while at Turlock High School. The students must plan on attending NJC full-time in the fall and in the spring semester. The recipients for the scholarship are Dustin Wilson and Alyssa Moles, receiving $1,000 each. The MNV Knudsen Trust Scholarship is a scholarship given in memory of the longtime Turlock resident and Turlock High School neighbors, MNV Knudsen. The recipients are Nevin Chakravarti, Isabella Ladine, and Gianna Cooper, all three receiving $500. These scholarships are in memory of Dr. I.N. Bolander and Dr. Irene Bolander Collins, local veterinarians for many years in Turlock, whose two children graduated from Turlock High School. Dr. Irene Bolander Collins Scholarship is awarded to a female student planning on majoring in agriculture or veterinary medicine. The recipient of this scholarship is Brooke Weiss. The Dr. I.N. Bolander Scholarship is given to a student planning to major in the agriculture field at Modesto Junior College. The recipient for this scholarship is Wyatt Wool. Our next scholarship comes from the Kramer Family Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a varsity baseball player with a grade point average of a 3.5 or higher. The scholarship is given to honor the student athlete that makes an extraordinary commitment to his academics, community, and teammates. The student athlete exemplifies what it means not only to lead in the classroom, but also on the field and throughout the community, while also positively impacting those around him. The recipient of the scholarship is Samuel Galdemes, receiving the $500. Congratulations.
The next scholarship is Marjorie Tallman Brooks Memorial Scholarship. This is given in the memory of Mrs. Marjorie Brooks, who taught journalism at Turlock High School. When she retired, she edited Stanislaus County Superintendent of Schools Bulletin. Mrs. Brooks then supervised teachers for Chapman University and became editor of the Spectrum newspaper for Stanislaus County. She was Stanislaus County Teacher of the Year in 1981 and received the Journalism Education Association Lifetime Achievement Award in 1990. This award is given by Mr. Lee Brooks to a student pursuing a degree in journalism at a four-year university or college. This year's recipient is Joshua Backus, who is receiving a scholarship amount of $1,000. Next up, we have the Marion Lazar Shawver Memorial. This scholarship, in memory of Marion Lazar, a 1967 THS graduate, it is awarded to a student majoring in political science or history. This year's recipient is Dustin Wilson. Pershing Olson Memorial Scholarship is next up. This scholarship is in memory of Pershing Olson, chairman of the THS English Department for over 25 years. It is awarded to a student who has excelled in English, including AP English. This year, the scholarship is $600 and is going to Ainsley Coffin. The 4x4 in Motion Scholarship is given in memory of Bruce Zeron, Alan Witcher, and Harvey Van Tassel. It is open to students with a background in agricultural welding, auto mechanics, and metal tech. This year's recipients, the amount of $250 are Nancy Pagaro and Isaac Contreras. This year, the Turlock Night Lions Club Scholarship is going to 3 students. The Turlock Night Lions Club is the local branch of Lions International. Scholarships are awarded to students with a minimum 3.0 GPA who are deserving and show academic promise. Each of these students is receiving $500. Ryan Meadows, Tony Davalos, and Zachary Mayo. The Wilkey Industries Vocational Education Scholarship is awarded to a student who has completed a minimum of 2 years of vocational training classes specializing in agricultural mechanics, sheet metal, welding, and/or metal fabrication. The recipient needs to be dedicated to continuing their education in these fields through a junior college or 4-year college, or working in a metal trade while attending apprentice-type night classes. This year's recipient is Brandon Matos. The Dorothy Guy Scholarship is going to 2 students this year. This scholarship was established in 1991 in memory of Dorothy Guy. Dorothy was a lifelong resident of Turlock and a 1958 graduate of Turlock High School. She felt strongly about supporting young women in their educational and athletic endeavors. It is an honor for Dorothy's family and friends to continue to support her scholarship fund. This scholarship is awarded to female students with a minimum GPA of 3.0 and who have participated in 2 years of a varsity sport. This year's recipients are Taya Castro and Lillian Paquette. The Wakefield Scholarships is going to 2 students this year, the amount of $250 each. Wakefield students and staff make these scholarships possible. Scholarships are awarded to students who attend Wakefield School for at least 2 years and have a minimum GPA of 2.5 while at THS. Recipients must have plans to attend college and must have a good citizenship record. This year's recipients are Ariaxi Rocha Vargas and Galilea Uriate. The Craig and Peggy S. Jenkins Scholarship is going to 1 student this year. The Jenkin family has lived in Turlock for over 50 years and have had 3 children graduate from Turlock High School before going on to graduate from California universities. This scholarship is awarded to an excellent student who has given service to their school and community. They are pleased to help another student attend college. Many thanks to all of the elementary, junior high, and high school teachers who helped these scholarship recipients along the way. This year, the award of $1,000 is going to Jackson Thomas.
The Local Warriors Club Sports Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a former Mountain View Chatham student who has participated in sports by the local Warriors Club. a nonprofit organization comprised of community members and former Mountain View Chatham alumni. This year's recipients are Lucas Fons for the amount of $750 and Carla Everardo Aguirre for the amount of $750. Our next scholarship is the Walnut PTO Scholarship. The Walnut PTO Board originated the Alumni Scholarship in 2018. We are proud to continue this award, to award this scholarship each year to support our former students with their higher educational goals. Each year, they look forward to reading about the many accomplishments of former Magneteers. We are inspired to read about the academic achievements, the community service, and the extracurricular opportunities that they have successfully completed. Although they're no longer Walnut student, they will remain part of the Walnut family and will always be rooted for their continued success and endeavors. This year's recipients for the Walnut PTO Scholarship are Lillian Stessman in the amount of $500 and Jackson Thomas in the amount of $500. Our next scholarship is the Albert and Patty Mendez Memorial Scholarship. This award is given to a Mountain View Chatham graduate with plans for a future in agriculture-related career. It is given in memory of Albert and Patty Mendez, who through this scholarship continue to support their community and the future of agriculture. This year's recipient for the Albert and Patty Mendez Memorial Scholarship is Lucas Fox in the amount of $1,000. The Captain Roland Puccinelli Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Captain Roland Puccinelli, who died in an accident in France while serving in the military. It is awarded to a senior boy who has attended Turlock High for a minimum of 2 years and is one of the top scholars in his class. This year's recipient is Tony Davalos in the amount of $1,000. The next scholarship is awarded to a student or students entering a four-year college pursuing a vocational career. The Acme Electrical Scholarship comes from the Acme Electrical in business, which is a business in 40 years in Turlock. It is owned and operated by Turlock High School graduate Buster Lucas. This year's recipients in the amount of $200 each are Gustavo Barreda, Xavier Mason, and Cole Pacheco. The Alvin and Catherine Santos Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Alvin and Catherine Santos. It is awarded to a student who attended Mountain View Chatham Elementary. This year's recipients are Eduardo Estrada in the amount of $250 and Brian Cortez in the amount of $250. The Stewart Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship that goes to a deserving student who will be attending a four-year college. Leadership and ability are of utmost considerations. This year's recipient is Ashley Hub in the amount of $500. The THS Counseling Department Scholarship is given in honor of Gary Black, who retired in June of 2004 after over 30 years in counseling and 14 years as head of the THS Counseling Department. Thousands of students who have benefited from his guidance. Students are chosen who have been successful in school and who have given service to their school and community. This award is given to encourage these students to achieve their educational and professional goals. This year's recipient of the THS Counseling Department Scholarship is Taya Castro in the amount of $250. Our next scholarship is the Crane PTA Scholarship. The Crane PTA of 2008-2009 encouraged and promoted education and pursuit of higher education. This scholarship is in honor of the final kindergarten class of Crane School 2008-2009. This year's recipient is James Tapley in the amount of $400.
The David Alexander Memorial Scholarship. David was a graduate of Turlock High School. He was an innovator in the pump business. His pride in workmanship was an inspiration to his coworkers, customers, and friends. The David Alexander Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Isaac Contreras. The Howard Hartvickson Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Howard Hartvickson, who is a loving father, grandfather, brother, uncle, and friend. Howard graduated from Turlock High School in 1963 and was involved in sports and student government. He entered the Navy after high school, then attended college after serving his country. Howard's wife, Angie, lost her battle with cancer in 2011, and Howard became an avid supporter of Relay for Life. Howard was a local business owner in town and had a passion for community involvement and helping others. The Howard Hartvickson Memorial Scholarship will continue his legacy by encouraging others to rise up, to be all that they can be, and put others' needs before their own. Tonight there are 2 recipients, and each will be receiving $500. They are Andrew Foley and Cynthia Varela. The Local Warriors Club Outstanding Alumni Scholarship. This scholarship goes to a former Mountain View Chatham student who has demonstrated outstanding dedication to their education, family, and community. Tonight's recipient is Gabriela Hernandez in the amount of $750. The Mary Giventer Forensic Scholarship. Mary Giventer was the president of the Turlock chapter of the American Association of University Women and president of the Stanislaus County chapter of the League of Women Voters. This scholarship is given to incentivize an aspiring woman who is a member of the school's speech and debate team to pursue post-secondary higher education towards a professional career. The recipient tonight is Tiffany Rios and the amount of $1,000. The next scholarship is the NJROTC Boosters Club Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to students who have been enrolled in the NJROTC program throughout their 4 years at Turlock High School. Tonight's recipients are Andrea Pangin and Sarah Van Hugemoed in the amount of $800 apiece, and Luis Mendoza, Alex Madrigal, and Evelyn Altamirano in the amount of $300 apiece. The Osborne Alumni Scholarships. This was originated in 1980, and all Osborne alumni take pride in this endeavor. In the past, we have done several fundraisers to be able to fund the scholarship. This year, we were not able to do that because of COVID. We have, however, received donations from our staff and members of the community in memory of our beloved colleague, Lily Barone, who passed away this summer from the virus. We are always encouraged each year when we read all the accomplishments of our former students. Even though they are no longer at Osborne, we still consider them our students and look forward to their future. You are our stars. Shine brightly. This year's recipients are Naomi Alvarez, Josiah Gonzalez, Maria Enos, Galilea Uriarte, all for $350 apiece, and Maya Pereira, Christina Heigl, Eric Carbajal, and Isaac Contreras, $350. The Valley Scholars Initiative Community Partners Scholarship aims to promote college access and equity, furthering opportunities for students from the Central Valley of California. They believe every student is worthy of an affordable, high quality, and transformational higher education experience. Tonight's recipient is Andrea Pangin and the amount of $250. The Turlock High School Band Booster Scholarship. For over 100 years, the Turlock High School Bulldog Band has maintained a legacy of excellence. The Band Booster Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding senior who will be pursuing a degree in music. This year's recipient is Lillian Escobar in the amount of $1,000. The Turlock Grange Scholarship. Turlock Grange is proud to present its first scholarship this evening. Turlock Grange recharted in 2019. The Grange, otherwise known as the Patrons of Husbandry, is the oldest agricultural organization in the United States. Turlock Grange is focused on strengthening rural and suburban families' appreciation for agriculture. This year's recipients are Xavier Mason, Fabiola Uriarte, Magali Uriarte, Galilea Uriarte, and Miguel Mercado, all in the amount of $500.
The Turlock Teachers Association Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to students who show academic achievement and possibly require financial assistance to pursue their educational goals. Students awarded scholarships may show an interest in a career in the education profession, but some awards can be given to any students showing academic promise and a commitment to public service. The purpose of the Turlock Teachers Association Scholarship is to acknowledge a student's successful academic effort in grades K through 12. The recipients in the amount of $250 are as follows: Jasmine Aguilera, Rachel Berry, Arely Valadez, Anissa Dominguez, Elia Bustos Magaña, Thea Castro, Jessica Ayala, and Katie Reyes. The Ann Patrice Johnson Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Ann Patrice Johnson, beloved sister of Jolinda Grazia. In the amount of $500, the recipient is Xavier Mason. The next scholarship is the Rose Family Scholarship. The Rose Family Scholarship is given to students planning to pursue a degree in math or science. In the amount of $2,000, the recipient is Tiffany Rios.
Shara Alvarez Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of the Turlock High School graduate Shara Alvarez. While at Turlock High School, Shara participated in dance and FFA. This award is given to a dancer who has overcome many obstacles to achieve her goals. We actually have 3 recipients for this scholarship: Fabiola Bernardi, Magali Ferrari, and Galilea Ferrari, all receiving $250 each. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is the Stanislaus Futures. The Stanislaus Future Scholarship is awarded to a male high school senior from Stanislaus County High School, involved in high school college readiness and or mentorship program and planning to enroll full-time at an accredited or qualified post-secondary school pursuing an associate degree or bachelor degree. This scholarship is renewable up to 2 years. The recipient of this scholarship is Luis Mendoza, receiving $2,000. Congratulations. Our next scholarship comes from Stanislaus Health Careers. Stanislaus Health Careers is a scholarship given to a graduating high school senior planning to attend CSU Stanislaus. This award is an award renewable up to 4 years. And we have 4 recipients for this award. Angela Lazarago, receiving $2,000. Genesis Maciel, also receiving $2,000. Alan Rosales, receiving $2,000. And Andrea Guevara, also receiving $2,000. Congratulations to all.
The next scholarship is the Amos Reyes Criminal Justice Scholarship. This scholarship is intended to support the training and development of a graduating student that has chosen a profession in law enforcement or as a first responder. The recipient will be recognized for the impact they have made on the community through their commitment to philanthropy. The recipient will have a strong passion for community service as a law enforcer or first responder. 2 students will be receiving this scholarship this year in the amount of $1,000. Juan Reynoso and Joshua Elliott. The Vern Pitto Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Vern Pitto, a former teacher and coach at THS for many years. First preference is given to a football lineman or a senior varsity player. This This award is going to Solomon Ussery. The Westside Ministries Teen Club Scholarships. These scholarships are presented to youth who have been regularly involved at Westside Ministries and have completed over 100 hours or more of community service through the ministry. There are 5 recipients this year, each receiving $250. Xavier Mason, Fabiola Uriarte, Magali Uriarte, Galilea Uriarte, and Miguel Mercado. The Portuguese Club Scholarship is next up. This scholarship is given to Portuguese Club members who have actively participated in club activities over their 4 years in THS. The recipients this year in the amount of $200 are Maya Pereira, Samantha Machado, and Angela Fernandes. The Hilmar Cheese Company Scholarship is up next. For the 19th consecutive year, Hilmar Cheese Company is proud to award scholarships to students who demonstrate community involvement and academic performance. The scholarship program is designed to recognize employee children, producer children, and agriculture majors who have excelled academically and in their community. This year's award of $500 is going to Elizabeth Gomez Vega.
Our next scholarship is the California School Employees Association. Scholarships are awarded to a student with a high GPA whose parents are affiliated with CSEA in the Turlock Unified School District. This year's recipient is Lacey Hibden in the amount of $250. Our next scholarship is the THS Frank Godinez Memorial Scholarship. Frank Godinez was a former THS athlete and sports editor at the Turlock Journal. He and editor Don Hansen were instrumental in creating a hometown atmosphere at the Journal. Priority was to recognize the local athlete and concentrate on their achievements from Little League through high school. This award recognizes an athlete who exemplifies the true spirit of Bulldog pride through performance in sports. This year's recipient is Audra Lawler in the amount of $200. The Faith Hesling Council Knights of Columbus Scholarship comes from an organization of Catholic men serving the Sacred Heart Parish and the community. Scholarships are awarded to the sons, daughters, and grandchildren of active Knights of Columbus members. This scholarship is awarded to students who have a high GPA and plan to continue their education. The following students receive this scholarship in the amount of $1,200. They are Elisa Acevedo, Kiara Neely, Brittany Orozco, Katie Reyes, and Taylor Simmons. The TTA Scholarship. The TTA Scholarship is awarded by the Turlock Teachers Association and students whose parents are members of the TTA and will be attending college next year. This year's recipients are Taya Castro, Autumn Welch Heffington, McKenna Bondushu, Cameron Ward, Cameron Walker, Ainsley Coffrin, Jacob Putnam, Sierra Jandel, and Christina Heigl. They are all awarded a $260 scholarship.
That concludes our 2021 Senior Awards program. Thank you all for attending tonight and being here with us virtually. We would like to say an extra special thank you to our donors for helping this night be a success. Congratulations, Bulldogs. We look forward to hearing about your future endeavors. Over the next week, Tuesday through Friday, you could stop by the Turlock High School Counseling Office to pick up your programs and your scholarship information, and your certificates. Thank you very much.